Hello. So today I'm going to be talking about the relationship between my brother Shay and I, and some of the communication issues that we have with one another and how we can fix them. Some background knowledge about Shay and I is that we are 4 years apart, and he is my only full-blooded brother. And we didn't really used to get along for all of my childhood. I did not like Shay whatsoever. He was really mean to me and picked on me, and just big brother, little sister stuff. I think he was a little bit more aggressive with me because he didn't have a little brother or a big brother to tussle with or whatever growing up. So I think I was the target. But now we get along really good. Um, he is my roommate, actually. We live together. So we have a few issues, not really sibling issues, more of roommate issues. And I'm going to talk about some ways that we can fix those. First, I'm going to start with openness. Shay and I are pretty open with each other. We talk about our day, and we talk about like relationship issues or mom and dad and stuff like that. But when it comes to other issues, like we're mad about the laundry or the dishes, or he doesn't feel like I'm doing my part, I don't feel like he's doing his part. We're very conservative about those things. He doesn't really like to share. I'm more open than he is. But once he opens up, he gets very aggressive and yells and, isn't super nice. So I think having more openness in our relationship would definitely better it. Just allowing things to start from a calm level instead of him coming home one day and being already in a bad mood, and he sees there's dishes in the sink, and so he blows his lid and says things he might not want to say. um, I think that openness on my side would help, because when Shay gets upset, it makes me upset. And so if I have already laid out on the table what I'm upset about, I won't explode back at him. Next, I have assurance. The assurance between Shay and I is not awesome whatsoever. We tell each other things like, I love you and whatever, have a good day. But for most of the part, it doesn't really seem like either of us truly care what's going on or how the other person is feeling. He, things like the dishes, I do them constantly. I cook dinner. I do the best I can to keep our household together, and he doesn't ever show appreciation for that. So like his assurance levels are down, mine are down. So I think neither of us really put in our 50% to our relationship. So I think having assurance would make, if I put in assurance, then he would put in an assurance. And if he put in assurance, I would put in assurance. And we would have that stronger bond and more openness, I guess you could say. Next, we have balance. A lot of things back to the chores and the cleaning. We don't have balance with him doing dishes, me doing dishes, whose dishes are who, why is your laundry left in the dryer, why is it in the washer and it's not washed, just things like that, that we both have issues with, and once again we keep it in and it builds up and then we explode. So by having balance, it would better us, because we would be more likely to just sit down and talk about it and agree upon something together. Next, we have empathy. Empathy goes all the way. Shay and I are pretty decent about being kind to one another's feelings about anything other than being roommates. We had some issues growing up as kids, and so we were really close with one another. But I think showing empathy in our house now would be key to our relationship, to just let each other know that we care and that we're there for each other. So last, definitely not least, we have analyzing. Analyzing kind of goes hand in hand with asking for clarification in certain situations. So if Shay tells me to get his clothes out of the dryer before I go to bed, and I don't put his clothes that were in the washer in the dryer, he's going to be upset. So I need to analyze the situation and ask for clarification, or just do it anyways, or he needs to be more specific in what he's telling me and let me know that there's clothes in the washer because he didn't tell me. I might not know it. Analyzing could help a lot. It would just settle a lot of little things. They're not always the big fights that are the issues. Sometimes it's the little things that get to you the most. So analyzing would help a lot with those little things. But yeah, that's Shay and I's relationship, and I hope you enjoyed this video.